Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 16 Week 12 Game Day, and it is here, folks. Wazzu for Game Day has finally won a poll as we are going to watch Washington State take on the Pac-12 division leader, Boise State. And for Boise State fans, it was a brilliant day as Oregon goes down, so now they have a 2-game lead. And yes, this team is 4-1 in conference, but 4-5 overall, and they have a path to the Pac-12 championship and a chance at an auto bid into the college football playoff. So as always, if you're interested in the SFA, check us out. You can join anytime, coach a team, recruit players, make them better, do a lot of different things, and participate in BearCave and all this stuff. So if you want to jump in, check us out, join the server and coach team, whatever, as we are ready to go. I will be also watching GCU as we're playing one of our biggest games of the season against Arizona State, a in-state rival, on ESPN2 right now. So if you want to watch Tyone Grant Foster, one of the best players in the country, dominate ASU, go for it. He's back from academic probation as we turn it over. But yeah, let's get on into it. As always, we are going to go through both rosters, and then we'll watch the game in its full entirety. So this is going to be awesome. We haven't watched Washington State since Coach Skyflyer took him over, and then we also haven't really watched Boise State in a game day setting outside of Watch Party. So it's going to be very interesting. But as always, guys, this game is brought to you by Dr. Scholl's, Skechers, Nike, Athlete's Foot Ointment, anything that has to do with feet sponsors this game. Shout out to Skyflyer. So let's get on into the rosters as we check out Washington State. They are led by freshman quarterback Kamura Gekakara. He is a kicker/quarterback, 5'6", that not one person recruited last year, so he decided to go to Washington State, and Skyflyer picked him up when he started coaching them. They also got SFA player freshman Kamoko Kisser, 77 overall, back from injury. And at wide receiver, you got Matt Smith, very speedy Joel Wilson on the outside, and Jason Mixon in the slot. So a very unique kind of makeup here on the offensive side. 72 overall tight end, Brian Means. The offensive line, 68 overall. You got 81 overall, Sean Washington, so a good guard here. In the middle, you got 68 overall, Jordan Mitchell. And so their guards are really good. Everything else is kind of booty cheeks, so I guess power running in between the tackles is probably their best chance tonight. On defense, you got Corey White on one end. You got Daniel McDaniel on the other end. In the middle, you got Steve Howmiller, and then it kind of falls off to Tim Rogers. Thanks for the gift. Cryo, you are a legend. 47 gifted sub. This guy is incredible. Love you, Cryo. As now we got Alex Herring at linebacker. In the middle, you got Kelvin Hall and Ian Andrews. And at corner, they got a nice player here, Kevin Hughes, Joseph Wilson, and Tony Williams. And in the back, you got Corey Ferris, and you got Jared Howard, their best overall player. Their kicker is Joe Williams, 74 overall. So that is Washington State. This is the first time we've ever seen Washington State in a game day setting, potentially even the first time they've ever been on BearCave. They might have been on a BearCave once or twice in the past. I don't think so, though. Maybe a Sicko's Game of the Week. As now we look at the great Boise State, who is in for they have a chance to do something incredible, as they now have a 2-game lead over Coach Dave, who comes in, boom, tough acting, tin action. Not sure what he's trying to say his. But Ike Deason is the quarterback. That's what matters here, the redshirt sophomore. And this is one of the best stories of the season. The 5-star freshman goes down with a major injury, Mario Hankerson. The SFA player, the 2-star from last year, goes down to injury amid 6-toe earlier in the year. So it leads Darius Dingle, the 71 overall man, to lead this offense, and he has been incredible. 500 yards, averaging 4.5 a carry, 10 touchdowns, and last week he was absolutely going insane. So we're hoping he has a big-time day today. Oh, yeah, foot fungus. Everything. And now we got the BearCave reward player, Wally Culpepper, on the outside, hoping he has a big-time day. I think everybody now is... It was Wazzu for game day, but now that we're here, come on, we're cheering for Boise State, I think. Everybody but maybe Dave. Is Kevin Fowler on one end. Not too great here along the offensive line. They got Pat Pepperoni, the transfer from Marshall. Reginald Shockley, SFA player, on the right side as well. Vernon Bennett is hurt on end. I don't know if he's playing. John Coleman on the other side. In the middle, you got Adam Roberts and Roger Estes. And at linebacker, Paul Harrison, Damian Green, Chris King. And then at corner, Justin Hayes, Casey Lee, Keith Slaughter. Actually, some very decent corners here. Some decent speed as well. But the big-time player, the transfer, the former #1 player in the class, transfer from Georgia, 88 overall, Curtis Bird, 98 speed. And on the other side, you got the freshman, Blair Tsunami, another speedy safety. So try to go over the top. It's not happening. So here we go. Ryan Nance is their kicker. So one of the more disgusting game days you'll ever see. Let's just make sure I'm on 9-minute quarters. There we go. So Skyflyer, if you're here, Dune, I see you're here. Let me know what kind of jerseys you wanna wear for this game. As I get our poll going and get my thumbnail and that kind of stuff. Big Time Basket by Luke War. And very even on paper, actually. So this is a just straight up who wins. There's no sort of spreads or anything. Do you have Boise State winning this game, or do you have Wazzu? It's Wazzu for game day, but Boise State has everything on the line as we are going to the teal, or not the teal turf, the blue turf. Just pick my favorites. Don't mind if I do. I got to see Washington State's because low-key Washington State might have some fire. All right, so got my thumbnail. Yeah, one of the pre-made ones. Okay. All right. So first, let's see what Washington State's cooking with. They got the all grays. I think the all grays are going to be clean, or we could. They title it Neapolitan. That's the gray. Ugh. Man, they got or gray. Do you go the dark anthracite or the light gray? I think you go anthracite with these guys. I mean, it's up to you guys, but I like the anthracite. For Boise State, what do you go with? It wants me to go. It's only given. Let me back out. So I should choose the home team first, obviously, when I do this. So I can see their home jerseys. So we got blue, white, we got orange. So you could go orange versus, come on. Come on. Come on, the 21 homecoming. Orange versus anthracite is incredible. You like the alt too? I like the homecoming one. How about this? We got orange versus the anthracite. I don't know if anthracite's the way to pronounce that. I think it is. Orange versus anthracite. I think that is spicy. All right, I don't see anybody hating on me for it, so let's get our desktop audio going. Then put that in. All right, here we go. 74 overall versus 74 overall. Wazzu for game day finally wins it. Let's see what you guys have gotten us into. Boise State, the 2-game lead in the Pac-12 North. Here we go. And it is a nice, no weather impacting the teal, or why do I keep saying teal turf? God, I haven't even, I guess we went to Coastal the other day. but it's the blue turf. So here we go. It's going to be nice. We're going to have the orange. We're not going to have the blue blending in. Sometimes that messes me up. Like I said, we've seen Boise State in a watch party situation before, mostly against Wyoming. So this will be a different test, probably about the same skill level as a Wyoming here for Washington State. I think this game is really going to come down to Kimura Gekakara, the 5'6" quarterback. Is he going to be like D. Dowis was at Southern Miss all those years ago, or will he be a bit more of a passer? So we'll have to see. Ike Deason, we kind of know what we're getting with him. See if Darius Dingle can really bring it home here. So here we go. Boise State and Washington State. As we will see Washington State get the ball first as we are off in Wazzu for game day. The kick is here, returnable at the 5. He angles inward, outward, and down at the 27. So here comes Kimura Gekakara, the athlete kicker quarterback that nobody wanted. 98 is his number. Oh my God, he's so tiny. 5'6", 175. As he is going to run triple option here. Flipping it out. I believe that's Kamoko Kisser. And it is. The SFA player gets 13 to start the game. What a start. So 47 is Kamoko. He's the SFA running back. And they are running a traditional option offense, it seems. Probably similar to Georgia Tech here. As this is a quick option, he flips it out to the fullback who has some decent speed. And he gets another first down. So Seth Williams. So it's going to be up to Boise here to make a play. It's so hard to stop these option teams, especially without rangy linebackers. So 2 plays already across. It's going to be a halfback pass from Kisser, and he goes nowhere. Skyflyer getting tricky on the opening drive. Back under center now. Quick option. Flips it out quickly to Seth Williams. And that's going to go for 5. I love the offensive start. Because if you, as you guys know, most teams run off of a script in their first 15 plays. So Skyflyer playing the halfback pass on his 3rd down. So 3rd and 5. Man in motion. We'll see if he throws it. Yes, he will. Kimura. And he gets sacked! The drive stops there. Ryan McGee gets home. So Boise gets off the field here early. And I wonder how many hits can Kimura take, man. Ouch. And this D-line is not all that great. So 4th and 10 now. Angling this one outwards, terrible kick, as that will be outside the 20. And GCU and Arizona State, they're playing on the Suns court. That's crazy. All right, so here comes Ike Deason. They're going to audible into shotgun. Darius Dingle, his first carry of the ball game, angles left or right and gets 8. The 3rd string running back thrusted into a starting role, taking advantage of his situation, trying to channel a little bit of Ashton Jaunty. So 2nd and 2 now, handoff here to the other side, and he pounds forward for a first down. Darius Dingle, hello. Can Darius Dingle lead him to a division win? 1st and 10. Deason in the pistol, hands it off to Dingle, breaks 1 and goes down for 2. Well, looks like there's no secret here to Boise State's success. They're just going to run the ball. So 2nd and 8 now, a counter to Dingle, breaks 1, but he's going backwards, breaks a 2nd. He turns upfield and he ends up losing 3 yards. Ian Andrews, already his 3rd tackle of the game. Dingle, though, looking really good. But sometimes you just got to know when to give up on a play. So 3rd and 10. Shotgun here for Ike Deason. Going to throw it for the first time. He floats that out, and that's going to be short of the line to gain as he hits Bauer for 8. So punt unit comes on out. See if they can pin him deep here. And it looks like they might be running clock a little bit, but here's the punt. He angles this one out as well. It is returnable. And Kendall Holiday gets about 10. So no points on either drive here, Washington State. Remember, both these teams also battling for bowl eligibility. Gotta get to that 7-win mark here, so they gotta win out. Triple option for Kimura. He's gonna keep it. He has some room down the sideline. He's got speed! A big play for Gekakara. Big time play for the freshman quarterback running down the sideline. But you're not going to break a lot of those against this team because of those rangy safeties, Tsunami and Curtis Bird. So 1st and 10 now. Quick option to the other side. Flips it late to Kamoko Kisser, and he only gets 4. And if you're wondering what Kamoko Kiss is, come on now, it's feet. So 2nd and 6. They're already across the 35. Kisser in motion. Flip out to Seth Williams, and that's going to lose some yardage. That's Tsunami on the tackle. Big play there. The true freshman, I believe he's a 1-star, Blair Tsunami. So 3rd and 9 now for Wazzu. Fringe field goal range. Under center, they're going to throw it. Kimura, he yams it deep, hits his man. His first throw of the day, Matt Smith. An electric throw over the middle. Curtis Bird, I guess, didn't know he could put that kind of English on one. So now Washington State is driving as we cross the halfway point of this first quarter. So 1st down inside the 15. Kisser in motion. They hand it up to Seth Williams. He gets 7. Boise State's got to stand on their head here. At the 5-yard line. Traditional option. Quick option. Kimura keeps it. He flips it late. Touchdown, Washington State. Kamoko Kisser jams it in. Wazzu takes the lead. Just perfectly executed option offense here for Washington State and company. Boise State just had no answers there. So very interesting game we've got shaping up here. Washington State moving the ball well. Can Boise State find a way without... You know, this is a team that really doesn't have much talent on the front 7. And they find a way to leverage their safeties, leverage their corners to stop the option game. As 1st and 10 now here for Boise, they come out empty. Wally Culpepper, top of your screen. 1st and 10 over the middle, hits him, and that's going to be a nice catch to start it. He gets 9. Wally Culpepper, the BearCave reward player, finally getting decent some targets. Boise State historically just has had no skill positions outside of tight end. So man in motion now, 2nd and 1. We're going to throw it here. And that's going to be a sack on Deason. He loses 7. You got to get rid of his Tim Rogers, the like 50 overall defensive tackle, gets through. So 3rd and 8 now. Trips left. They're going to audible here. Motion the tight end out. Defense might be in disarray as it's 3rd and 8. Clean pocket. He yams it deep. 50-50. Ball intercepted. It was underthrown. They're returning it now. What a play from the defender. Joseph Wilson. So definitely a bit of an arm punt there. But still a big-time play as Ike Deason now throws another pick. He's just historically hasn't been all that great live. And here comes Kimura Gekakara as now they're bringing Curtis Bird into the box, seeing if that helps. Gekakara only gets one. 2nd and 9 now. First quarter continues to just chunk away here. Safety goes back. They only have 5 in the box here. Gonna be another quick option, and it's gonna be to the fullback. They stiffy Curtis Bird, but still gets him in 3rd down territory. Seth Williams already having a big-time game. Very interesting little cat and mouse game going on. So 3rd down here for Wazzu. They're going to throw it on 3rd and 3. And tipped away. Brian Smith gets it done. So a 3 and out. Don't know if I like that play call, especially when they're averaging at least 3 yards a carry on this option. Would love to see them trust the offense. Will be a 3 and out. Boise State gets the ball right back. They can return this one, and they don't get much. So the first drive, I think it was all handoffs to Darius Dingle. The second drive, they only threw it. See if they can find a bit more balance on this drive and start moving the rock. 1st and 10, back under center, 2 tight ends. Boise State. Motion man to the right side. They're going to throw it. And he floats it deep. Hits his man. And Sean Fountain gets 20. He had the defender right in his face. Big time throw there from Ike Deason. That is a tough throw to hit. Because it's a timing route. You know you got to stick in, take a hit. And he did just that. So pistol now. Hand it off to Dingle. They move the defense off the line. Only gets 3, though. Feel like there was some chance there. Under 3 yards of carry so far for Dingle. He's been averaging 4.5 in relief for Hankerson and Sixto. It's 2nd and 7. A bit of a float. He works out. He just threw it up to Wally Culpepper. What a play. That just shows how great that connection is between those two, that you can just throw a back shoulder fade anytime you want. 1st down. Little play action now for Deason. Intercepted! They're going the other way. This one could end in disaster. They give chase, and they bring them down at the 24. Kevin Hughes jumps the drag. Oh, no. Just when I started praising him, he throws a pick. Deason had a couple incredible throws, and then he does that. So now they give Kimura Gekakara the ball inside the 30. And this one, I mean, he has the rock. Gekakara gets 7 out of it. What is happening in this game? So 2 turnovers already here for Boise State. 2nd and 3. Fake it now, play action. Kimura throws it off the back foot into the turf. Tsunami in the area. So 3rd and 3 now here for Wazzu. Man in motion, it's going to be quick option. Great defense, but they just can't bring him down. 1st down continues. As the 1st down ticks, or the 1st quarter ticking away, could be our last play here. Kisser in motion. Kimura does nothing. They'll call it a sack, but he was definitely running there. Don't like that stat correction. Hopefully they'll correct that stat. So other than the first quarter here in Wazzu for game day, and Wazzu has the lead on the road. 7-0 on the back, really, of the defense. Can they keep it up? I don't know what Deason was thinking there. That was triple covered. So we flip the field now. 2nd and goal here for Wazzu. Kisser in motion. They toss it out to him, and Curtis Bird slows him up. Cleaned up by the defender, Chris King. We've seen Bird get stiffied a few times here early on. So 3rd goal. Chance for Boise to hold him to a field goal. It's going to be a pass for Kimura. He throws that short, and that's 4th down. Felt like that could have been intercepted. They're going for it. So chance for Boise to get off the field. Big decision here for Skyflyer. Big risk, big reward. We'll see if it works. Triple option floats, and it's not going to work. Turnover on downs. For the first time, they play sound defense on the triple option. So both interceptions turn into 0 points for Wazzu. So here comes the offense. We'll see if they go back to Darius Dingle here, which they will on 1st down. He gets 7. Second and 3 now. Man in motion. Handoff, and Dingle gets the 1st down. He gets 6. Yeah, everything was stuffed up on that play. I agree. A little bit too far for a 4th down. So 1st and 10 here. Boise keeps moving it. We'll see if they decide to trust Deason the rest of the way as they hand it off to Dingle. He gets some steam, and he gets another nice 7 yards. You can get that 7 yards of carry for Dingle, man. It's going to be a long day for Wazzu. See if Dingle can settle in. I think he had like 40 carries last game, so they definitely aren't opposed to getting him a big workload here. 2nd and 3. Another counter handoff. Beautiful blocking from the offensive line. Just chipped the defensive end enough to get past him. So 1st and 10 now. Out of their own end zone up to the 35. Nice little drive here. Hand it off to Dingle again. That's a big hole, and that's another big run. 15. Looks like Boise State starting to figure out the run game. And that's the game they want. They want to run it and then complement the run with Deason. You can't have the game only on Deason, otherwise he'll throw it away. Here's the play action. Deason now throws it on the run into the turf. Not sure what his thinking was on that one. So 2nd and 10 here at the 50-yard line. Hand off to Dingle again. Falls forward for 4. Third and 6. No 3rd down conversions yet here for Boise. Shotgun formation for Deason. 4-man rush. Dumps that short. Can they make a play? Yes, they do. And who else? It's Darius Dingle. He's gotten every touch on this drive but the throw. That first throw. So 1st and 10. Bunch formation at the top. They're going to throw it again. Throws it late. Oh, it was almost tipped by Tony Williams. Another almost disastrous play. But the drive continues this time. They bailed out. Gonna throw it again. Hits his man. That's Wally Culpepper for 9. Already his 3rd catch of the ball game. The big body receiver. Doesn't really have an archetype with those BearCave players. Just good at everything. 3rd and 1. Man in motion. You got to think they're going to give it to Dingle. No, they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. What are you doing? And they're going for it. Of course they are. Down 7. Gotta think you give it to Dingle, right? Hand it off. There's Dingle to the outside. He gets the first down with ease. Already 63 yards. 5.5 a carry now. Shotgun formation, threatening the red zone. Deason throws this away wisely. Second and 10 now. Back under center. 5 minutes left in this half. Hands it off late to Dingle. He has some room, and he gets himself 5. It'll be third down again. So 3rd and 5 here for Boise State. It's been a very long drive. Started inside their own 10. Deason drops back over the middle. Wide open man. It's a first. Roman Williams. It's a bit of a wobbler, but it got there on time. 1st and goal, and they're coming out empty. Not a good idea. Oh, no. Deason drops back to the end zone. Touchdown! Dallas Thompson brings it in. I know nothing. What a drive from Boise State. I'm sorry, but with the way Dingle's playing, I don't think you throw it there empty. Oh, they're gonna look at this one. Did he complete the process of the catch? I think that's probably the call, because you can see those 2 feet are definitely in. Did he hold on all the way through? Or did that ball move? It stands, not enough to overturn it. So here's the extra point to tie this game up. And there you go. 7-7 ball game. So here's the kickoff. See if Washington State can find their momentum after that turnover on downs. Not gonna lie, it's gotta be pretty disheartening to get 2 interceptions and have 0 points off them. Especially when you're able to move the ball so well, right? So, triple option. Kamara is so good. He's so good at getting that pitch off. I don't think I've seen even maybe Clayton Tune have this good of pitching. I'm not even joking. I know he has great awareness, but dang. Welcome in, Coach Mills. This is a Mills Ball classic. We got triple option versus horrible quarterback play. He's got Kamara throwing the ball now. He yams it deep, first play, and it's caught! Broken tackle inside the 10. The tight end, Brian Beans, for 60. Right on the dome. Mills comes in, and we get an amazing play. What was that? What a yam from Gekakara. Relax, Mills. Gekakara now loses 3. Welcome in, Coach Sky. It's a great game. You're going to want to watch this one on YouTube afterwards. So if you want to leave without getting spoiled, that's perfectly fine. It'll be here for you later tonight. As they're going to motion into the pistol. Gekakara now getting some confidence, and that one went nowhere. It hit Blair Tsunami right in the knees. How do we go from the yam of a lifetime into that? So 3rd and goal now. Kamara's going to throw it again. Looks like a mid-screen, and oh no, this is going nowhere. Surprised they didn't get a legal man downfield. And this time, they're going to bring out the field goal unit. So not going for it here. Going to be about a 27-yarder from left hash to take the lead. The kick, it's up, and it is good. So a crazy drive there from Wazzu. And a terrible kick. I guess they have... Is that Gekakara kicking? I don't know if it's Gekakara on the kickoffs, but... Man, oh man, they are not good. So, all right, Boise, they mounted an incredible drive there. See if they can figure it out. Decent, just throwing it away. All right, looks like Coach Dune told him throw the ball away if it's not there. Don't just throw it into coverage. 2nd and 10, they're going empty, so kind of bailing on the dingle method here. It's a QB draw. A decent, not known for his speed, gets 6. Well, looks like he's not... So Kimura Gekakara was a kicker / quarterback athlete, so he has kicking skills. So the game might have put him at the kickoffs. As they toss this out right to Dingle on 3rd down, and it doesn't work. 3 and out. Not a good play there. Maybe a fake punt? I would be okay with a fake punt here. Nope. All right, so they're punting it deep. This is going to be returnable. Nice blocking, and Kendall Holiday gets him to the 30. All right, so Wazzu has the lead and the ball. 2 minutes left in half. Remember, Boise State does get the ball at halftime. Will be very interesting here. 1st and 10. Kimura once again throwing it. And he throws that out of bounds. Second and 10 now. Minute 48 left in the half. Fakes the handoff, play action. Kimura all the time in the world. Only 2 men rushing. And he scrambles, gets himself 6. He 3rd and 4 now. Third down for Wazzu. Can they keep the offense on the field, add to their lead? It's going to be another throw. Definitely not their game. That's a wobbler to Kisser, and he can't get there. So here's the punt. Mills, I know TGF hasn't, I don't know if he has a bucket yet, but, I mean, we have the lead, and TGF's not playing well. I think that's A-okay by me. Once he starts getting them one to fall, should be okay. So 1st and 10 here for Boise, trying to add on and maybe tie this game up before the half. Got 2 timeouts, plenty of time. Makes a handoff. A lot of play action from both teams. Intercepted again! It's number 3! Decent, what are you doing? That one, the defender just wanted it more. So now it went from Boise potentially doubling up Wazzu to Wazzu extending the lead. Can they finally get a point off a turnover? Got the jet sweep action. First time we've seen this. My God! Luke Lewis runs over 2 men. Under a minute now. Wazzu has all the momentum. Kisser in motion. Gekakara just runs right upfield. He gets 7. I don't know if that was the designed play there, but... 2nd and 3. 47 seconds, 2 timeouts. Gekakara under center. The traditional triple. Nobody checks the quarterback. Wait a second! He just got slam-a-jammed. That was Blair Tsunami. So 3rd and inches. Chance to get off the field with minimal damage here. Motion man, Gekakara, late give to Seth, and it doesn't get there! What a stop by Boise! The first guy got slugged off, but he gave him just enough time, and they're going for it! What are you doing? Not again! 4th down, Gekakara, and it's a touchdown! It works this time! Joel Wilson adds to the lead. They take a 2-score lead into halftime. What in the world? Boise State in shambles. Let me tell you guys, this team leads the division by 2 games. So they can drop this one and be fine. They got Oregon State and Cal left on the schedule. So you got to think, if Boise State can somehow come back and win, that they should be expected to beat Oregon State, who's 1-9 right now. And then it wouldn't matter if they win or lose to Cal. But if they lose this game, then Cal becomes a must-win. So Boise State, not a great half of football. Got to eliminate the turnovers. Look at that stat line. Yeah, they definitely got to find some answers at halftime, Coach Dune. 19 seconds left. We'll see if they try anything here. They are still going to be throwing it. Decent yams it deep. And it's 50-50 to Wally Culpepper, and he can't bring it down. Like the attempt there. 2nd and 10 now. Empty set. Could be a mid-screen here to Wally, and that's going to be a sack to end the half. Just eat it. That's going to do it. Don't risk anything else. Just go to halftime. So we hit halftime, folks. Wazzu has come into the blue turf, and they lead 17-7. What a first half, and a 7-0 run for the Lopes. Come on. TGF just hit a 3. That's what we like to see. Skyflyer, man. Gekakara is looking nice, man. He's making the best possible reads in the option game. And the throws are a bit erratic. He hasn't thrown an interception yet, but this play was incredible. He's just had some accuracy troubles, but that was beautiful timing there on the hitch. I mean, he's playing out of his mind. Kimura Gekakara, man, he might be the next D. Dowis, but if D. Dowis was actually a capable passer. As we look at the first half stats, and it all comes down to the turnovers here for Boise State. Both teams are pretty much doing what they want, but the turnovers, man, you can't win games when you're -3 in the turnover department. Not every team can be the Yams and win with a -4. Oh my gosh, what a pass to Ray Harrison. TGF, baby. On your dome. All right, so we got a beautiful half coming. Boise State will get it first. So we'll see if they can make a play here. It's another short kick. Might be susceptible to a return. All right, Skyflyer telling the troops. Hyping them up at halftime. See if Dune can inspire his offense here. First and 10. Hand it off to Dingle, and oh my. Looks like they ran commit on that one. -2 to start it. East of Oklahoma. Washington State might be the best triple option team east of Oklahoma. Are we talking? Are you thinking you're in Washington, D.C.? 2nd and 12 here for Deason. He throws it out wide and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 now here for Boise to open the half. Really like to see them sustain a drive here. Motions out wide, trips. Plenty of time for Decent. He rolls right, yams it left, and no man's land. Not sure what was the point there. It's a 3 and out. Oh my, poor Boise State. Things are not looking great. Ah, it was almost blocked. What are we witnessing here tonight? Kendall Holiday, another nice return. So 1st and 10, they start at their own 48. The Dreams start to the half. Triple option yet again. Another beautiful pitch to Luke Lewis. It's 3. You know, if you run the triple option the way it's supposed to be ran, the 3 yards eventually turn to 7, eventually turn to 15, and then you'll gash somebody up the gut for a tutty. So you're going to throw it here, 2nd and 7, yamming it to the corner, and oh my God! What a throw! Kimura might be able to do it all. What a yam! That's a cross-body corner yam. Jeez. And he got him for free. 1st and 10, the handoff to Seth Williams. There's the gash up the gut. Is Boise State giving up? Almost pure domination here from Wazzu. 1st and goal. They have had trouble inside the 10. Bird comes into the box. Luke Lewis gets some room and down to the 2. Second and goal now. The big nasties on both sides. What's the call? Kisser in motion, and they don't get it. He goes backwards. Nice penetration from the defense. That's Tsunami getting through, his 4th TFL of the game. So the 1-star showing up. Where's Curtis Bird? Third down. Hand up, and oh my God, he ran through him. Touchdown, Wazzu. Seth Williams almost killed a man. All right, 24-7 is your score. And Kimura Geka Kara showing you who's boss. My goodness, Wazzu. Wazzu for game day taking over the SFA here. Washington State trying to get to a bowl game. They got to win 3 straight here. I'm not sure what their schedule's looking like, but great start. So 3-score game for Boise State. They've got to figure it out. They're stacking the box, begging Decent to throw here. And it looks like Ike Decent is going to have to throw it if they want to win this football game. So 2nd and 7 now. Ike Decent. He floats out over the middle, and it's a drop! This team! I can't. Boise! Just letting the aura of the Pac-12 slip through their fingers. Come on. 3rd and 7. Please wake up. Over the middle, and it's caught. Nope, dropped. Another 3 and out. I can't, man. He's 9 for 20. Yeah. Boise has a 2-game lead on Oregon right now in the division. Obviously, whoever wins this division probably going to get killed by either USC or Stanford, but regardless, we want Boise. I mean, Wazzu might not be out of it. If Oregon loses another game and Boise starts losing, you never know. They toss this out to Kisser. He gets a bit of a stiffy. Curtis Birdman, the former #1 prospect, transfers away from Georgia. This guy can't stop getting stiffied. I don't think I've seen this man make one tackle. 2nd and 7. We're approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. Wazzu's dominating. Seth Williams gets about 5 now. 3rd down. Third and 2. Wazzu over the middle, and he catches it. Joel Wilson again. He had the touchdown earlier on 4th down. This time on 3rd and short gets it done. 8 for 12 for Kimura. An incredible debut here for Gekakara as he tosses this one out. Another beautiful pitch. And those 3-yarders, man, they add up. That's a pitch not a lot of quarterbacks make in this league. So 2nd and 7. We're now halfway through the third quarter. Gekakara again. Williams pushing. He gets 1. And this Seth Williams, this guy's a dog as well, as it's now 3rd and 6. It's going to be a throw from Gekakara. Yams to the corner. It's a catch. Joel Wilson again. First and 10 here. More triple option, more great execution, a great block on the edge, and that springs Kisser for 15. I'm absolutely loving Washington State right now. I'm so glad you guys actually voted for Wazzu for game day. I thought it was a meme, but I guess Gekakara is a... How's this team 4 and 5? They flip it out to Seth Williams, and I mean, I guess a team with a capable front 7 would probably do pretty well against Washington State. Boise in the front 7 is not very good. Their strength is their secondary. So 2nd and 6 here. It's going to be a throw again. And Gekakara goes down. That's going to be a sack. I guess I was going to say, I mean, it doesn't really matter if the secondary's good. They're still getting carved up by this guy. As that's going to be a sack now. It'll be 3rd and 12. Boise has been good down near the goal line. Can they get off the field here? Gekakara over the middle. 1st down! Woo! Oh my God. First and goal. And it's a jet sweep to Kisser. He breaks 1, breaks another, and he loses 3. Yeah. Mills, this is going to be a good game. Boise State decided to take the game off, it seems, D-Sleep. Some turnovers. Lack of being able to move the ball at all. Complete a pass, drops, just all the above. An inability to stop Kimura Gekakara. 2nd and goal. Gekakara takes off. He has a lane. Touchdown! My God! They're running it up. Wazzu for game day turning into Wazzu murder. This game is going to be rated R, and no, it's not for the foot fetish. So Boise State, man, I mean, funny enough, even if this result stands, they lost 31-0 to Oregon, and now they're looking like they might lose like 38-7 or, you know, even worse potentially to Washington State. and they'd still lead the division. Hand off here. Darius Dingle finally getting back into the action here. I mean, it's still technically a 3-possession game. Anything can happen. Dang, they have the lead at half. I don't like that. So handoff now to Dingle, and oh my goodness, what a stand. Corey White standing tall there. Dingle, I mean, you know, he's doing what he's been doing. He's just not getting enough volume. He's averaging 4.5 a carry this year. Just got to keep giving him the ball. Deason's been the problem. So 3rd down. And they hand this one off on some trickery, and it works. Earl Bailey gets the carry. All right, back in shotgun now. We'll see if they can get some life into him. Play action finally hits an open man. Anthony Hughes gets 10. Yeah, household name, Earl Bailey. You're absolutely right. Second and inches, clock continues to tick. And I think the clock's going to become a factor here, is they got to keep moving the ball. If I'm them, I'd try my best to score before half. Or score before this quarter, I mean. 23 seconds left in the quarter. See if Boise State can make this competitive. Quick drop, yams it deep out of bounds. 11 for 24 for Deason. That's not going to win you a lot of football games at this level. Under center now for Boise. Man in motion, it's Hughes. Another handoff to Dingle, and he goes down a little bit too easy. Joseph Wilson makes the tackle. Yeah, 3 picks, not very good either. All right. As we head to the 4th quarter, folks, I mean, 31-7. Looking a bit grim for the home team. See if Boise can figure something out here late. Third and 11 now. So we flip the field. Decent, he's gonna go down. What? Nasty work. You gotta go for this, right? Right? Okay, good. They are gonna go for it. Down 3 scores. It's 4th and 17. Got channel your inner Minnesota here. Deason hits his man. He's gonna be short. Culpepper had it, but needed 5 more yards. So here comes Wazzu, who runs the offense that can end this game in a hurry. Seth Williams up the gut. He gets 8. Oh, we got an injury, though. Looks like Seth Williams might be hurt. And, yeah, maybe so. So, new guy in the middle here. Probably a tight end. Man in motion. They're going to flip it out to him. I believe that's Means. Yeah, Brian Means. He had that catch. He caught the yam earlier. I don't think Kimura has made one poor decision outside some maybe bad accuracy throws. 3rd and 5 now. Kisser in motion, flips it out late. Stiffy's a man, 1st down and more. There he goes. 21 for Kisser. And as they say in the Wazzu locker room, 10 toes down. First and 10 now inside the 40. Kisser in motion. Kimura. Plenty of time. He's hanging in there, yams it deep, and oh, almost picked. Tsunami got there in time. That would have been legendary. Who let the dogs out? 2nd and 10. Quick option here. He just keeps it. He makes a play out of it. My God. Broken play right from the snap, and Kimura turns it into a 20-yarder. This guy is incredible. This is the best running quarterback we've seen since D. Dowis. And it's not even close. But he can actually throw the ball. That was D's problem. He could never throw it. 1st and 10 now. Kimura, he tries to escape. He breaks a sack. This guy's incredible. So Seth Williams out for the game with a bruised elbow. 2nd and 10 now here for Kimura. So it'll be the starting tight end and fullback the rest of the way. Maybe Boise can force a fumble or something. I don't know. Looking a bit grim here, especially with Wazzu starting to run clock. Man in motion, they're going to throw it to the end zone and tipped away by Curtis Bird. So deflection, now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Quick option to the short side. Kimura spins. Oh my God, that would have been incredible. 82 yards for the star freshman, and they will bring out the field goal unit to make it a 4-score game. So chip shot to put them up 4 scores. And they are going to run the clock. So here's the kick to put them up 27. Kick is up, and it is good. Nice little win here for UCF. All right, 5 minutes and some change, down 4 scores for Boise. Not the kind of game they'd like. However, the fans in the stands have already seen the Oregon outcome today. The big-time upset by Washington has given Boise kind of an out today. So, however, they now, if this result holds, no longer have a freebie game. They have to beat Oregon State, and they have to beat Cal in the season finale. So here's a quick throw out wide. Nice pitch and catch to Dominic Smith. These poor fans expected a fun game today, and they're getting schmeckled. So see if Ike Deason can pick it up here. They yam that, and that's a beautiful catch by Wally Culpepper. BearCave reward player making plays. The comeback route thrown to perfection. Incredible catch. Too bad it's in a game that doesn't really matter. But they are across the 50. We'll see if they can. They got to start scoring in a hurry, though. I'd go full hurry up here. That's over the middle, and that gets them about 7 to Terry Bauer. Clock continues to tick inside 5 minutes. Man in motion, clock continues to run, wasting a ton of time here. Clock is your biggest factor if you ever wanted to consider a comeback, but I just think that's just kind of not in the cards with the way Deason plays. This man is Stinky Pete out here. 3rd and 3. They hand it off to Dingle, and he goes nowhere. All right, 4th down. Can Boise keep the game going? Deason has some time. He yams it deep to the end zone. Open touchdown! Terry Bauer over the top. Oh, baby. Double covered by 2 linebackers. That's not going to do you a whole lot of good. That's kind of what they were probably looking for all game. And yeah, that's kind of a Chris Paul moment. Yeah, he cuts the lead to, to 20. The beautiful yam to cut the lead to 20. So they need the onside kick here. And they do not get it. So they got to try to force a turnover or a 3 and out or something here. They continue to run the clock here. Kimura breaks 1, and he gets hit hard, but it'll be 2nd down. As long as he doesn't fumble, they should be okay. Once again, now inside 4 minutes. Man in motion, another handoff here to the backup running back, Luke Lewis, as they'll start using those timeouts. So 3rd down. It's going to be a throw from Kimura. He yams that. That's a first. What a throw. And now things are looking grim if you're a Boise fan. All hope is pretty much gone. They hand it off to Kisser. He cuts upfield, gets himself 9. The final timeout comes through. Second and 1 now. Motion man, and they hand it up to the tight end. He gets the first. What a performance from Washington State here. They had the whole nation behind them, getting them on game day, and they performed. Hand off to Brian Means yet again. See if they can score one more here. Hand off. Pitch. No, he doesn't get the pitch off. Not going to risk the turnover. So 3rd and 11 now. Kisser in motion, triple option, flips it out, and broken tackle. 4th down. But the clock continues to run. So they will have to kick a field goal here. "15 seconds. So Boise State will get the ball back. So here's a field goal to go up 23. It'll be about a 28-yarder. Left hash up, and it is good for the Cougs. 37-14. Just inside that right upright. Washington State is going to get to 500 here. They'll have to go 2-0 the rest of the way to achieve bowl eligibility. Or I guess make a bowl. They'll only need one more win to be bowl eligible. So 32 seconds left. Does Boise State have some magic in them? Or at least some entertainment in them? Man, they bring the all-out blitz. They run the screen to Dingle. He turns upfield. It's a big play. He angles. He gets a block. Big-time run there for Dingle for 42. Love that they're still fighting here. All right, 23 seconds. We got some Wildcat now, getting creative. Earl Bailey back on the field. Dingle just going to run it up the gut, breaks the tackle, gets a first. 19 seconds left. See if they run another play or not. Looks like they will. Earl, give me another carry, and that's going to end the game. Don't think they'll get this one off. And as we hit triple zeros, Wazzu has done it. They walk into Boise behind the people's choice of Wazzu from Gameday, and they schmeckle Boise 37 to, what was it, 14? Incredible game from the freshman Kimura Gekakara, who in season 15 had 0 offers from any users, went to Washington State. Skyflyer decided to take over the program, and the rest is history. So Wazzu gets to 5-5, chance to get to bowl eligibility, and now Boise State can really, they have to win out if they want to keep this dream season alive. So very weird things happen in the Pac-12 North. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. What a game, man. Washington State. So now we got to go through all of the kind of tiebreakers here, because if Boise State ends up losing to Oregon State and Cal, then it could get into some weird stuff between Washington State and Oregon. So, I mean, I don't think Washington State technically eliminated. Great win for you, Skyflyer. That was a fun one. I'm glad I listened to you and put you on game day here. So let's check out the stats, players of the game, and then we'll get on out of here. I mean, it's just domination, man, from Washington State. Once they started scoring off the turnovers, it was over. Ike Deason goes 17-31, 237, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and running the ball. They just didn't hand it off enough to Dingle. I mean, 22 carries. You'd like him to get a couple of more. Wally Culpepper played okay, you know. I mean, would have liked some more targets. They spread the ball a little bit too much, I think. And on defense, Brian Smith, he had 15 tackles. Blair Tsunami was incredible. But the front seven just got their ass handed to them by Kimura Gekakara. They didn't pick them off once either. No turnovers for an option team. You got to turn those guys over. As Kimura Gekakara, the 5'6" boy, goes 11 for 17, 165, and a touchdown. And run the ball, he was the leading rusher. Kamoko Kisser had a great day as well. Same with Seth Williams. They all were just having their way. Each got a tutty. And then they got a few great yams here. The 1 for 60-yarder. A couple of amazing catches by Matt Smith here. And then on defense, Joseph Wilson had some great plays. Corey White played well. 3 sacks. Obviously the 3 picks. And a couple more deflections. And that is how it ends. So let's see the players of the game. Remember, guys, VODs will be available later on tonight. I'm going to post all the BearCave games right now. And then recruits will be here in a little bit. I got to eat dinner first. So that is coming. But thanks, guys, so much for watching. We had a kind of a fun time. We know a lot more about kind of the playoff races. This was a Wazzu outright win, by the way, if you're following along on your BearCaves. And yeah, great time. We'll see you in the next one next week. We'll probably be going back to the Sun Belt. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes in the server. Peace.